Right now, your career is quietly dying in a trap you cannot see. You think you are playing the game right, but your brain is broadcasting a dangerous signal that completely destroys your value. And nobody has the guts to tell you. You are bleeding your career away, and you do not even know it. Look into any boardroom, and you will see a quiet tragedy. There is always that one guy trying so hard to survive corporate America. He talks over people, fake laughs at every terrible joke the chef makes, and drops high-level names just to sound important. He thinks he is winning. He thinks this is how you network. But behind the corporate curtain, in the human resources office, we see him for exactly what he is: desperate, exhausted, and completely replaceable. Now look at the woman sitting calmly at the end of the table. She does not run after anyone's approval. She does not perform. She is not loud. She speaks only when she has something real to say. And when she does, her voice is steady and relaxed. Yet the moment the meeting ends, the entire energy shifts toward her. The team executives remember her words. Her team asks for her final decision. Everyone treats her with a deep, silent authority, almost without realizing why. Hi everyone, welcome back. Today I will show you 7 tiny habits that cause this exact power shift. Trust me, what is happening here is not magic, looks, or a massive bank account. It comes down to hidden signals your brain notices automatically. These behaviors are so small, so overlooked, that most desperate corporate climbers scroll right past them every single day. But when a rare person practices them, everything changes. People listen. People remember. People respect. If this honest truth is hitting you hard in your chest right now, please hit that subscribe button to support the channel. Your support gives me the motivation to keep showing up and making more deep, valuable videos like this for you every single week. Turn on notifications so you can walk with me through this shift. Let us stop pretending. Make sure you stick around for habit number 7, because that one changes everything. It is the exact line between trying too hard and commanding real respect. Your career moves forward in tiny choices, not magical moments. By the end of this video, you will have a free, science-backed system to build real authority instantly. Do not look away. Every habit builds on the last one. Let us get started. To understand how this power shift works, we first need to look at a trap that is probably keeping you stuck right now. In my years managing corporate talent, I have seen so many good people confuse likability with respect. They treat them like the same thing, but they are not even close. Likability is just surface level. It is warm and pleasant, but it balks fast. It is built on always being agreeable, laughing at the right moments, and never making anyone uncomfortable. When you try too hard to be liked, you become invisible and safe. People might like you on Tuesday, but they will completely ignore your ideas by Thursday. Respect is completely different. Respect is deep. It builds up over time, and it stays. Real respect happens when people know you are good at what you do. You actually care about others, and you stay the same person, whether someone is watching or not. Sadly, most people spend their entire lives chasing approval. They soften every opinion and never stand their ground. Then they wonder why nobody takes them seriously. Every time you apologize for having a view, or use weak words like, "I might be wrong, but," you drop your value in the room. You think you are being polite, but your team perceives it as a total lack of confidence. From an HR perspective, yes men get overworked, but professionals who set firm boundaries get promoted. Respected people do not need permission to feel good about themselves, and that is exactly why everyone wants to be near them. Once you earn true respect, people value your opinion, remember your name, and open big doors for you without being asked.
Once you understand that respect is built on boundaries rather than approval, you can begin to use the physical signals that show your brain is in total control. The first change is small, but shifts the power dynamic instantly. The 3-second pause before you speak. When someone asks a tough question in a meeting, most people panic and try to fill the quiet gap right away. They speak too fast and stumble because silence feels unsafe. This quick reaction tells the room that you are anxious. High-value professionals do the opposite. They pause for 3 seconds and let the silence breathe. This simple block of time stops the reactive, emotional part of your brain and lets your strategic thinking take over. It makes your words feel heavier and tells everyone that your thoughts are worth waiting for. This leads right into the second signal, holding relaxed eye contact 70% of the time. In my interviews, I see people make two big mistakes. They either look away constantly, which makes them look guilty, or they stare too hard, which feels aggressive. Science shows that 70% is the sweet spot. It builds chemical trust in the other person's brain without causing stress. If looking directly into someone's eyes feels too intense, just look at the space between their eyebrows. It looks exactly the same to them, but it keeps your own nervous system completely calm.
Finally, the third signal is simple. Stop apologizing for having a different perspective. So many employees start their ideas with phrases like, "Sorry, can I just say something?" When you do this, you destroy your credibility before you even finish your thought. Instead, just state your plan directly. Say, "Here is what we should try." In the corporate world, being wrong with clear conviction will always earn more genuine respect than being right while acting scared. But biology is only half the battle. The way you handle your time and commitments inside the office acts as your true currency. In my years managing corporate talent structures, I have learned that trust is not built on grand speeches, but on boring consistency. This brings us to habit number 4. Do what you say you will do, every single time. Most people overpromise because it gives them a quick hit of approval in the moment. They say yes to everything, fail to deliver, and wonder why SAPE ignores them for promotions. Respected people underpromise and overdeliver. One broken promise erases 10 kept ones. Your word must mean something. This leads directly into habit number 5. Master the art of saying no without guilt. When you accept every task, people do not value you more. They value you less because your time feels free. Scarcity creates value. Leaders who protect their calendar and turn down low-impact requests are always rated higher in competence. You do not need a 3-paragraph apology email. Just say, "I can't take that on right now." Brevity signals conviction. Finally, habit number 6 is to listen 70% of the time and speak only 30%. Desperate professionals enter meetings ready to perform and talk to fill the silence. Respected leaders stay quiet, observe, and ask follow-up questions instead of redirecting the topic back to themselves. When you truly listen, you make the speaker feel valuable, and they will subconsciously attach that positive feeling to your presence. In a world full of people shouting for attention, the person who actually listens becomes the rarest asset in the room. Mastering the way you trade your time and attention will make you valuable. But there is one finny habit that tests whether your confidence is real or just an act. This brings us to habit number 7, the ultimate ego killer, admitting when you do not know something. In my years running HR departments, I have watched so many people try to fake it during big presentations. When a sales asks a hard question, insecure employees guess, stretch the truth, or make up numbers on the spot because they are terrified of looking stupid. This might save their pride for a minute, but the second the data is checked and the lie is caught, their reputation is dead. True authority does not mean having every answer. It means being secure enough to say, "I do not know, but I will find out." Intellectual honesty is the highest form of trust, and trust is the highest form of respect. None of these 7 choices are quick tricks. They are daily votes for who you want to become. Every time you pause, look people in the eye, set boundaries, keep a promise, say no, listen, or admit your limits, You build a stronger identity. You stop begging for approval and start validating yourself. So, here is your mentor's directive. Do not subscribe to this channel if you just want easy videos to pass the time. Subscribe only if you are ready to stop trading your dignity for validation. If you are serious, leave a comment below telling me exactly which habit you will use at work today. Commit to it. Stack your proof and watch the room change around you.